I am glad you could join me today for your date with GBS, and today, to discuss business, I am honored to have been joined by Timothy Muriuki, the chairman of Nairobi Central Business District Association, an organization that is committed to improve the business environment in Nairobi and thereby affecting the entire economy of Eastern Central Africa. Thank you very much, Mr. Muriuki.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Now, would you mind explaining to us what is Ncbda?
Nairobi Central Business District Association is an association of businesses in Nairobi that was formed in 1997, geared towards improving the environment of business in Nairobi. At that time, there had been a drastic deterioration of services in Nairobi: security, sanitation, water issues, and many other factors that affect business. So the association was formed with a view of addressing these issues, to advocate for the authorities that are concerned to make sure that such issues are looked at and solutions found and implemented.
Particularly on the matters of security, because it's a key concern to the residents and the people working within Nairobi. What is the cooperation that you people have been able to get from the government, being the custodian of the facilities and the things that are needed to keep security?
Let me say that over the years, and especially under my chairmanship, we have been able to improve the relationship between ourselves and the police, because the Kenya police is the agent of maintaining law and order for the government of Kenya. And I must hasten to say that from the level of the Commissioner of Police, down to the Director of Operations, down to the provincial police officer or the person in charge of policing of the province, we have received a lot of cooperation.
The Central Business District and its environs has major challenges that calls for immediate intervention. It is the same factor that forms specific areas of priority to this organization.
One is security, two is environment, and the third one is, of course, the physical planning. Those are the three areas. If I talk about security, security for us is the driver of business. And we endeavor to see an environment in the future in this Nairobi where one will be able to drive from Kamulu to Karen at night without fearing. One will be able to take a bus from Kamulu to Karen or from Odhero to Mlolongo without having to fear of anything to do with security. We look forward to a day when public transport will also operate on a 24-hour basis without fear of any reprisals in regard to insecurity.
And what informs the membership of this important organization?
Just to demystify, as you're saying, it is an association that has brought together like-minded businesses, both big and small, to address the issues of Nairobi and to participate so as to chart the way forward for Nairobi, now and in future.
Security being a major concern of all major potential business investors in Nairobi, Ncbda has earned accolades from security organs, which goes a long way to help in timely and informed interventions in case of emergencies.
Nairobi, the way it is, it has its own inherent problems. You therefore require, and of course, the dense population. And of course, there are the issues of unemployment. And there are also issues of small arms having penetrated from outside this country and converging to this capital city. That makes it unique. There's also the factor of people coming in from all over the country. So Nairobi has its own unique characteristics insofar as security maintenance is concerned. And therefore, the activity of the police and them being on the ground has to be different from any other location in this country.
Though still unknown to many city residents and traders, the few who have enrolled for its membership benefited awesomely from the guidance and business networking that comes in handy with membership.
Our members benefit from the fact that they have direct access to information, they have a direct access to our database, but more so that they are also participating in shaping the destiny of their own business environment. That is the most important, a benefit for these organizations, that they are able to participate directly, they're able to have a say. If they have a problem, they can call an office which will be able to deal with their problems hands-on.
Partnering with the custodians of security and City Hall towards fostering a mutual working relationship to the advantage of city residents.
I can competently and ably say that today we are right in the middle of City Hall. We liaise daily with the town clerk. Problems that are encountered by people, we're able to keep in touch. Even like now, right now, when you're talking about the people who are paying rates, today I have received a delegation saying that, well, they are ready to pay, but by 5 o'clock, these people are not able to receive the cash. And I have suggested to the town clerk, can we identify an account in a bank where these people go and pay direct and just come and provide the receipt? So I have left an organization that is more alive and more in a better relationship with the various authorities. The police, I'm able to call the PPO any time of the day, 24 hours. The PCIO, the person in charge of criminal investigation, we are able to talk to him. They are alive to us. And more so, even the Minister of Nairobi Metropolitan, we are doing projects with them today.
The man at the helm of the organization has his eyes set on higher responsibilities beyond the Ncbda, and I had the pleasure to probe him on what gives him the confidence to aspire for the higher seat.
During the years that I have been in charge of this association, I have interacted with both the private sector and government. People, men and women, who are daily concerned about Nairobi, directly or indirectly, whether at lower cadre or higher cadre, and I have been able, it's been possible for me, or have been enabled to understand the intricacies of Nairobi. Today, as I speak, there is no problem that you can give me in Nairobi, and I tell you that I do not have a direct or an indirect solution.
With all the responsibilities involved, why go for the seat?
I don't get paid a single cent. This is my time donated to the community. Being the chairman of the association, being the treasurer, being in the board, being chairman of disaster committee, I have never gotten paid any allowance. So this has been my time that I have donated to the community, to Nairobi. And therefore, when time came to now look at the governorship and the various other jobs, I thought that it was an opportune time to now serve from the inside, because this is a call to serve, not a call just for leadership, but a call to serve Nairobi, and that is what I've been doing.
The governor of the Kenya's capital city will be in charge of the largest economy in all the country's 47 counties. This makes the stakes even higher, requiring that a person occupying the position to have the proper grasp of major priority areas of spending.
Number one, I will spend heavily on security. I will ensure that every ward has a police station. Each police station should have a minimum of 5 vehicles and 20 motorcycles for patrolling. I will ensure that a fully integrated communication system for that police unit is provided. This will be under the umbrella of the Nairobi Police Unit, and we shall work with the Inspector General so that he will establish that unit. I will ensure that we have expanded the backbone for the electronic integrated surveillance system so that we use technology to surveil our county. So that is number one, security, and I've covered it that way. The second area that I will cover and which I will prioritize is to create a structure for public transport. I will involve all the stakeholders to create that structure so that we can provide better, affordable, efficient, timely public transport system. Within that framework, I will spend on schools, because without education, our county will go nowhere. I see myself running a county which will be the envy of every other county, because of superior education facilities for our children, from primary level to secondary level to tertiary level. I will create technical institutions so as to be able to train people whom we can inject into our economy.
Now,
I will also expand markets, because we do not have markets in our county that can accommodate all the traders that we have, and that is why we see hawkers all over, people selling by the roadside, and yet we have the demand for whatever they're selling, but we do not provide a good environment. We must provide a good environment for these businesses because they are the essential foundation of the Nairobi economy. If we do not look at the hawker, if we do not look at the mama boga, mama tomato, mama waru, these are the people who form the foundation, and therefore we must take them to these markets, give them stalls so that they are able to propel their businesses.
thank you very much for getting time to be on our show.
You're welcome.
And all our good luck for your political ambitions.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.